Hello and welcome to the State of Culture. The ICCR hosted two classic productions that got footfalls despite the searing heat. Katyayani's O, the story of two women saint poets who were also early feminists, and Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors in Dari, a play that survived a Taliban attack in Kabul recently. But first, a date with spirituality with O. O stands for infinity, which has no beginning or end. This production, presented by Katyayani and ICCR, encapsulates the lives of two saint poets, Rabia of Basra in Iraq, a Sufi, and Karaikal Ammayar of Tamil Nadu, a Shaivite, who fought patriarchy to lead the lives that they chose.
Queen amongst women. That's what they call her. She promises a night of ecstasy, they say.
A dance theatre production with multimedia and puppetry, the play begins with Rabia's story. A king goes into the desert to savor the charms of Rabia, whom he has heard is a lady of the night. Instead, he discovers a guru who offers him a glimpse of the spiritual universe. Rabia is spiritually inclined from childhood. She loses her family in a great famine and is left to starve in the desert. Though she is captured by a slave owner, she declares to God that if he is happy with her enslavement, she has no complaint.
All I need to know is whether you are pleased or not.
And God answers.
Do not grieve. Tomorrow a station shall be yours, that even the angels in heaven will envy you.
She goes willingly into captivity but continues her worship of him each night, evoking miracles in response. Awed by her spiritual power, her master releases her and she decides to make a pilgrimage to Mecca. En route, her donkey dies and she is left helpless in the desert again. She argues and debates with God.
Oh God, my heart is weary. You have invited me to your house. Then in the midst of the way, you have taken my donkey's life, leaving me alone in the desert. I am but a lump of clay, and your house, a stone. I need you here.
And is rewarded by a vision of the Kaaba.
Rabia, have you not seen how Moses prayed for the vision of me? And I cast a few motes of revelation upon the mountain, and the mountain shivered into 40 pieces. Be content here with my name.
This annoys a pilgrim who has traveled 14 years for a glimpse of the Kaaba and finds that it has gone to meet her. She debates with the annoyed scholar, castigating him for his ego, and finally subjugates him with the power of her wisdom and philosophy.
Egoism and self-worship, and I'm your Lord, the Most High. Egoism and self-worship, and I'm your Lord, the Most High. Egoism and self-worship, because I'm a man. Do you desire us to marry?
I live in the shadow of his control. You must ask my hand of him, not of me.
Stop. We guard the gates to heaven. How can a mere woman presume to pass through them?
She even argues with the doorkeepers of heaven after her death, who try and stop her because she was a woman and therefore not entitled to enter those gates.
Wherever Sufis are, they have no separate existence in the unity of God. When nothing remains of the I and you, how can man or woman continue to be?
Do you not fear the wrath of God for speaking like that?
What does fear have to do with God? It's only love that wins him.
Only the fear of hell keeps a person in line with his will.
You are a lover of tradition. That is why you still guard, but cannot enter his kingdom.
Midway, the actor playing Rabia changes in view of the audience into Karaikal Ammayar, much as the soul changes bodies to learn and evolve through different incarnations. Ammayar, born as Punitavati, is the opposite of Rabia. She is sensual, a woman of the world, and very much a happily married person. Legend has it that Shiva, whom she worshipped daily, decides to test her faith by giving a heavenly mango to her husband.
Listen, my darling. Today a diamond merchant came to sell me some stones and slipped into my hands 2 mangoes. One for you and one for me.
The fruit becomes a bone of contention between the husband and the wife when she willingly gives it away to a mendicant said to be Shiva in disguise, who arrives on her doorstep. The husband accuses her of giving it to a lover and demands it back as a sign of her chastity. Punitavati undergoes intense worship to coax Shiva to return the mango. And Shiva, coming back in the form of a snake, concedes to her request.
Oh, my Lord of boundless mercy, how can I ever thank you? Look, my dear husband, the grace of the Supreme Lord has given proof of my chastity. Eat it and satisfy your desire.
How could this happen? It looks exactly like the mango I wanted. Let me taste it and see if it tastes the same. This taste is ethereal. No one other than a goddess can materialize it. I'm a plain human being.
Instead of being happy, the cowardly husband, believing she was possessed by the goddess, panics and leaves her.
Forget me!
Raghu, please!
Punitavati waits for him to return, and he does. But with another wife. Considered an abandoned woman, Punitavati is now the target of lascivious men.
I am the king of a vast land. Come to me and be my queen.
Beauties like you need to be guarded by someone mighty like me.
To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me. To hell with beauty that draws me like you to me.
She rebels by undergoing a severe tapasya in a cremation ground to ask Shiva for the boon of great ugliness, so that she is left alone to worship him in peace. She is granted the boon through a shower of ashes and peels off her clothes, becoming the nude saint that she ultimately became known as. Shiva appears and tells her that Kailash, or the heavenly abode that she is craving is on earth itself and is one's own creation.
You pull me again into the world, my daughter. What do you desire now?
I have seen enough of this world. Take me to your heavenly abode, Kailasha.
There is no Kailasha other than this world.
What kind of world? Look how all human desires are burnt in this stinking cremation ground.
Come, let us transform this burning earth into Kailasha of your imagination. O Mother of Karaikal, who chose a demonic form in the world that longs and dies for beauty and pleasures, for my sake.
The choreography was by Gilles Chouin and Shilpika Bordoloy, who also played multiple parts. They were joined by puppeteer Pawan Wagmare. That's all, folks, in this episode of The State of Culture. We will return next week, same time, with yet another interesting story. Till then, goodbye.